Hey, what's up? Welcome. This is Dice One with Dice One Games. This video is about my first month as a streamer and my first month playing EVE Online simultaneously. My gaming journey starts way back in the 80s. Mario Brothers, Pitfall, Tetris, the classics, right? I love first-person shooters, role-playing games, and most recently, the universe of EVE Online has my full attention. Several years ago, I downloaded EVE Online and I gave it a shot. I went through the intro, I hopped in a shiny new spaceship, and I darted out into space not knowing where I was going or what I was doing. And apparently you need to know what you're doing before you go darting off into space. I got blown up pretty quickly after going through a couple of gates and wormholes, and I didn't even know what they were. I was just clicking on the things. And when I've been sitting there floating around in space for a while, I logged off with the intention of never logging in again. I uninstalled the game. I just didn't have fun. Let's fast forward to February 2024. A good friend of mine invited me to play Destiny 2 with him, and I'm down. I'll play. Let's go. I download it, get it set up, everything, and we never play. I never get the call. I saw EVE Online in my Steam when I was going through my downloads. So there we go. I downloaded EVE on February 23rd, 2024 and started my character. I went through the opener, the beginning cinematics, and as soon as I popped out, I had flashbacks. I remembered what happened last time and that I didn't know what I was doing. So I stopped. I went to YouTube, I went to Twitch, I went to Reddit. I started Googling, I started searching, I started watching, I started listening. And in the midst of all of it, I noticed that the EVE community was a constant. It was a consistent. Where the people from EVE are, they really are. And it is a community. People come together. It's something authentic that I haven't experienced quite like this. I've met awesome people playing video games, but this has been a completely different experience. And I want to tell you a little bit about it, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Now, being 1,000% real with myself, I had to acknowledge the real lifetime commitment that a game like EVE is going to take on a person like me. I had to use some humility here. I do have a little bit of a short-term memory issue. If you watch the stream, you'll see it all the time. It's fun. Also, a little bit of ADHD. So whatever we're doing, I'm here for it. Let's go before I forget. It makes for an interesting stream. We never know where we're going to end up. It's a party. But my streaming experience has been limited. I streamed gameplay only. I was not interactive. I never actually had an audience. So I'm hesitant to even say that I streamed because nobody ever watched. That's okay. Now, why didn't I do this sooner? I've been a photographer and a videographer for a long time. There's no reason for me not to. This is amazing. Like, this is like a dream job, just, being able to create content and, have it pay the bills or do whatever. And that's not why I'm here. It's just not why I'm here. I am a creative individual with an undying need to learn something new, to have some sort of challenge, something that I have to figure out. And EVE Online is a very good contender for that. Like a very, very good contender for that. They do such an incredible job in the details of what it takes to accomplish things in game. There's no shortcuts. You put in the work, you put in the time if you want the things that you want in this game. It's not one that you pick up and run with. It's one that you kind of crawl through glass a little bit for. It's a strategy game. It's not a fast-paced action shooter game. It is seriously strategy, which is pretty awesome if you got wheels that don't stop turning in your brain. So why not sooner? Why not? As a neurodivergent, short-term memory issues, ADHD, the undertaking of maintaining a channel properly, actually being able to show up consistently and regularly takes a lot of preparation for me. It takes a lot of pieces fitting in the right places before I'm good with moving forward. And I don't look at it as a shortcoming. I'm just thorough, and I don't miss things. So as I'm jumping into this, I'm trying to use that humility that it's okay to learn, it's okay to make mistakes, and it's okay to do that publicly with dozens or hundreds of people watching me play. It's actually been pretty incredible. What took me so long to start actually streaming like this was just self-confidence. Roughly a year and a half to 2 years ago, I weighed a little over 300 pounds, and I was not confident on camera. I didn't feel good. I was in pain all the time. I didn't feel like I looked good. I just didn't feel comfortable with, strangers showing up and watching me play or watching me stream live on Instagram or on Facebook or TikTok or anywhere else. It's, just being a person with humility. I know that was something that held me back, and it was me that held me back. It's not your fault. It's mine. So today I've worked through a lot. I'm about 195 pounds. I'm in the best shape of my life. Literally since, I was 15 or 16 years old, I'm in the best shape of my life. And I don't give a shit what you think. It's amazing. I'm glad that you're here. I wouldn't have you any other place if I could choose. But your opinion of me doesn't matter. And that's okay. I love it. I started streaming on Twitch on March 3rd, 2024. As of this recording, it's April 2nd, 2024. So we're just on the eve of my 1-month anniversary for this recap. And we haven't even started on the stories of what's happened in the last 30 days. This has been a ride, folks. I hope you're ready for it. In my first month, I suffered a lot of adversity. Something I didn't bring up on stream at all because it wasn't super relevant, but something that I was dealing with is the entire time I was working with a broken tooth. That was one. I had a busted tooth in my face. Not fun. I have excellent hardware. MacBook Pro, Canon camera, universal audio interface, Audio Technica microphone. Very good equipment. Compatibility issues from the very start. I couldn't get my iPad to sidecar to my MacBook. I couldn't get my audio to route through properly. I couldn't get my camera that I'm talking to right now. I could not get this camera to communicate with my MacBook. The frustration, the emails, the 20 some emails back and forth with support for Canon, and oh my goodness, just crazy. I fixed it. I switched from OBS software over to Ecamm, a Mac specific streaming software I was unfamiliar with. I'd never heard of it, and it literally solved all my problems. It helped out with my routing issues. Obviously, I'm able to hook my camera up correctly without having to pay for Canon's proprietary third-party nonsense to use your camera as a webcam. If I go to Sony, that's going to be the reason. I didn't want to switch from OBS because I was familiar with it, and I like to stick with tools that I know how to work with. But Ecamm just really stomped the shit out of it. It really did. So sorry, OBS, but not sorry. It's been nice knowing you. I reached affiliate status with Twitch on March 16th, 2024, only 13 days after beginning my stream. This was fantastic for me. I could not have done it without the EVE community, period. You guys are the reason that this worked, that it is working, that it is continuing to grow, and I just can't thank you guys enough. So after I reached affiliate status that night on the 16th, I receive an email on the 17th. Hey, welcome to affiliate, blah, 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 from Twitch, right? Yeah, we got it. It's great. It's not great. It's not great. So I started going into the email, and I need to set up my two-factor authentication. Okay, no problem. Nope. My phone number was used by another person who had a Twitch account and an Authy account. So it postponed my monetization by almost a week. But in the midst of that, at the same exact time I'm having this two-factor authentication issue, there is an electrical issue in my studio, and everything is hooked up in here. You can see a little bit of what you can see back here, but you cannot see everything that I have hooked up in this place. I can't have electrical issues in my studio. That's not possible. So I had to call an electrician. So, dude, I just made affiliate last night. Now my studio's down. I got to wait for an electrician to come. And I have the two-factor authentication issue with Authy. And I have the phone number issue with Twitch that I have to resolve all at the same time. I just want to stream for you guys. That's it. I just want to stream. So Sunday morning, I call my electrician and say, hey, buddy, I need some help. I explain what's going on, what I've done, what I tried. Said, I'll be out there in the morning for you. I ran extension cords from across my house into my studio to be able to power my equipment to run my stream that night. And no bullshit whatsoever, I was raided with another beautiful raid of over 270 people, I think. And I'm barely 2 weeks into Twitch, and you guys are just blessing me with these beautiful raids of incredible people from the community. And I just... The community is just crazy. You'll hear that a lot from me and my content. So in the course of the first month, I had equipment and software compatibility issues from top to bottom. I still actually need to get a couple of capture cards so I can stream console games when I feel like streaming console games as well. I'm still not complete with it. I had an electrical issue. I had a two-factor authentication issue. I had a phone number issue with Twitch at the same time as a two-factor authentication issue that I had to take care of with Authy. I had a broken tooth during this same time. And to top it all off, I was commissioned to go to Las Vegas in the midst of all of this shit to shoot a music video featuring the Wu-Tang Clan. That was a nightmare in and of itself that threw me off course for a few days. I've talked about it in stream. I'm not going into it on YouTube. It doesn't deserve my time or energy. But man, this first month has absolutely been one for the books. And now I want to share what we actually did. But check this out. I streamed 108 hours and 31 minutes of EVE Online content. In that 108 hours, 148 people joined up. They followed the channel. Now, technically, I've been monetized for about 10 days at this point because of the delay in my the processing of my tech support tickets with Authy and with Twitch. So in the first 10 days, I was able to garner 15 subscriptions, maintain an average of 10 viewers, not including the raids, which is a beautiful thing, 148 follows, and 1,459 unique viewers coming through to the channel and hanging out with us in chat from all over the world. It's just unbelievable. Also, I didn't make payout. I did not make my payout before the first of the month between, I think I was actively monetized on the 22nd is when everything was actually set and approved and good to go. From the 22nd until the second, we'll call it till today, till the end of this first 30-day period, I was able to bring in a little over $44 in revenue. And that is from zero. That is from a brand new account and also never having any real experience in EVE Online whatsoever. So there we have it. That's what my first month looked like. We had broken teeth, we had Wu-Tang, we had problems, we had victories, we had so much cool shit going. There's more. There's way more. This is month 1. Stay tuned for month 2.